Hey everybody, today we're going to show you where to find all 5 Skandha locations here in Blacksmith Wukong, so let's jump into it. So we're going to start with the Skandha of Form. This one's going to be found in Chapter 1 by the Front Hill Shrine of the Forest of Wolves. And once you make your way over to the shrine, we're just going to follow the main path forward. We're going to work our way down to the river that's going to be on the left-hand side. So just continue to follow the main path. And we're going to go all the way down to the end where you find the open area and where one of your first boss fights will take place. And we're going to take a left and go right down here by the river. And at the end of the river where you can see this moss covered head, you'll be able to interact with this to pick up the Skandha of Form. Now our second Skandha is going to be the Skandha of Feeling, and to get this you need to complete the Buddha's Eyeballs quest that takes place in Chapter 2. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for this because I've already made a video on how to complete this entire quest. It's pretty simple, you don't have to do too much, and it finishes with a boss fight, and after that boss fight you will be rewarded with the Skandha of Feeling. Next is the Skandha of Thought, which is going to be found in Chapter 3 at the Mindfulness Cliff Shrine that's found in the Valley of Ecstasy. From this shrine, what you're going to do is follow the main path to the plank here, and then we're going to drop down to the lower level, and we're just going to continue to follow this path. You will pass several enemies along the way. You can take your time and defeat them if you like, or you could just blow on past them. But we're just going to follow this path up the stairs, and we're going to go into a cave on our right. And then when we exit the cave on the other side, we're going to follow the snow path around to the right side here. Go all the way to the back, and then we're going to go into another cave on our right once again. And at the very end of this cave, as soon as you go outside, if you haven't been here yet, the little monkey will wander away, and you'll be able to interact with this head right here on the ground to be able to get the Skandha of Thought. Next is the Skandha of Choice, which is found in Chapter 4 by the Purifying Spring Shrine found in the Webbed Hollow region. From this shrine, what you're going to do is go to the right, and we're going to follow this pathway for a while. We'll go ahead and work our way through the rocks here, up the stairs. We're going to go around the back. We're going to take a left and cross this staircase. Make it up top, and we're just going to work our way all the way to the back, and there's going to be a spot where we drop down. So we're going to pass a couple enemies along the way. What you're going to do is go up this staircase right here, and on the left where you can see this tree, we're going to drop down, and right here is where you'll see the monkey sitting on top of the head. And then once the monkey's gone, we can walk up to the head and interact with it, and this is going to be the Skandha of Choice. Our fifth and final Skandha is the Skandha of Consciousness, which is found in Chapter 6 at the Verdant Path Shrine found in the Foothills region. For this one, we're going to have to defeat a pretty massive boss. So from the shrine, we're going to work our way up the hill. If you haven't been here yet, you'll have a boss right here in this arena that once you defeat, you will get the Cloud Step ability where you can fly here in Chapter 6. What you're going to do from here is hop on your cloud, and we're pretty much just going to head northwest from that arena. And as you make your way over here, you're going to see a glowing enemy that's sitting on the cliffside right in front of us. That's a really good waypoint to use to make it to this boss. So we're just going to fly over top of him, and we're going to go all the way back into this little cubby. And what you want to do is look to the right, is there's going to be an opening in the middle of this mountain here on our right side. So if you look right here, you'll see the crack. We're going to go inside, and we're just going to follow this path, and this is going to lead us all the way to the back where we're going to take a left. We'll make it all the way back here. You'll take a left, and then you won't be able to miss the boss as it is massive. You'll see it come out of the ground here. All you're going to do is fly down, make sure you get low to the ground because he'll knock you off your cloud. Now, defeating this guy is actually pretty simple. You just want to stay away from him while he's smashing the ground. We'll kind of show you what to do here to make it a little easier for you that don't know how to do this. But you want to wait until his hands go on the ground and don't move. And then that's when you can attack him. And all you need to do is attack these little blue crystals on his hand. And this is what's going to deal the damage. Now, you guys will see here, once you get him down to essentially no health, he's going to get mad and slam the ground like 4 times in a row. So just spam dodge and just be ready for that. And then once he's done slamming the ground, he will turn into just a regular mountain. And you'll be able to climb up the side of his arm here and make it to a chest that will give us the last Skandha. So we'll go ahead and make our way up here. Once you get to the top of the arm, it's going to cue a little cutscene with the monkey that we've been seeing at all the past Skandhas. But once the cutscene is over, you'll be standing back on the ground, the boss will disappear, and you will be rewarded with the Skandha of Consciousness. And once you have all 5 Skandhas, what you can do is make your way over to the Cellar Shrine at the Crouching Tiger Temple that's in Chapter 2, and we can go speak with the guy or the little wolf or fox guy that makes medicine. You guys will see him right over here. We'll go ahead and interact with him. And now that you've collected all 5, you'll have the option to show the 5 Skandhas. So you'll want to select that option. He's going to give you a little bit of dialogue, and then you can select deliver the 5 Skandhas. He's going to take all 5 of them, throw them in his fire, and turn it into the 5 Skandhas pill, which is a medicine that is going to improve all of your stats. So a very useful thing to do here in the game. This is going to be where you can find all 5 Skandhas here in Black Myth Wukong. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.